It's cooling down a little bit out there, and I am not talking about the weather. The real estate data shows us that the market is not as hot as it once was, but what that actually means to you as a buyer or seller may not be what you think. Let me explain. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Brian Simmons here with eXp Realty in Southern Oregon. It is August 3rd. Back in the saddle after a nice little family vacation. If you could do me a quick favor and please, just hit that like button down here. Click on the subscribe link and share this video with anybody you know who might be looking to buy or sell some real estate in Southern Oregon. I'd really appreciate that. If you're curious at all of what your home is worth, or if you're looking to do some house hunting, check out the description of this video and you can see some really good links in there and some helpful resources to help you out with that. So now let's go ahead and dive right into the data, and I'll tell you what's going on in Jackson and Josephine counties. As of this morning, we have 1,308 active single-family residential listings between the two counties. 125 new listings went on the market in the last 7 days. 186 price changes. 46 listings back on the market. 105 went pending. 89 closed. And 75 were either expired, withdrawn, or canceled, which brings us to a little over 14 weeks worth of inventory based on a snapshot of that 1 week. So when I say the market's cooling, I'm referring to the fact that, number one, less than 10% of the available inventory is going pending each week in comparison to over 25% of it not too long ago when the market was red hot. Okay. The second fact is that just over 100 homes a week are going pending, whereas this time last year we were seeing about 120 or maybe even 130. So that's that cooling that I'm referring to. And a lot of people make an assumption that a cooling market is one that isn't good to be buying or selling, and that's just not right. Okay, they think that the cooling equates to crashing, which is totally different. A cooling market is one where home values are not increasing as fast as they had. Okay, that's a cooling market. We're not increasing as fast. A crashing market is where home values are actually decreasing and they're coming down rapidly. Okay, we're not experiencing that at all. The fact of the matter is that the median sales price in Jackson County, and that's considered the standard if you're to look at what home values are doing, median sales price, the June data shows us that it's up 5% compared to this time last year. It's up 10% compared to the first of this year to January. It's up compared to February. It's up compared to March, to April, to May. It's up. That is not a crashing market. So what does that actually mean, though, for you as a buyer or seller? In my opinion, what it means is that real estate is still a great investment that provides a really great return. It means that owning your home is still a smarter financial decision than renting in 99.999% of cases. It means that there's still a lot of demand from buyers out there, despite the increase in mortgage rates. And it means that there's still a huge shortage in the amount of available homes for sale across the U.S., okay? And so imagine this scenario where a lot of builders, and this is what's happened, by the way, a lot of builders have slowed or even stopped building due to inflation or uncertainty or just general economic pullback. They've stopped. So the shortage that we're seeing in homes across the entire country is not going to be fixed on the supply side. Okay, they're not going to just build enough homes to meet that need. If that's the case, then what happens in the scenario where interest rates come back down, like everybody that, not everybody, but a lot of financial analysts are projecting that within 2023, 2024, those rates are going to come back down. What happens when we have a big shortage and then all of a sudden a big wave of demand coming in from lower interest rates? That's what we saw last year and the year before, and the answer is that prices skyrocket. Okay, will that happen again? Who knows? But that's a scenario where it's quite likely if those things all come together, which is what a lot of people are projecting to happen. The person who's telling you, as a buyer or seller, the person that's telling you to wait for the crash, I'm going to tell you right now, they're giving you bad advice. If they're saying don't buy because the crash is coming, that's terrible advice. Think about if you were to apply that same logic to any other areas of your life. It would sound insane. If you said, I'm not going to make a decision that has historically proven to be beneficial, I'm not going to make that decision until something terrible happens. I'm not going to buy a house until the market crashes, right? That's like saying I'm not going to eat well and exercise until my body's in shambles, I'm obese, and I have diabetes. It's like saying I'm not going to start caring about the people around me until they walk out on me. I'm not going to start caring about my finances until my credit's in shambles and I've gone bankrupt. I'm not going to start caring about my job or performing at work until I've been, written up or fired. It is ridiculous to think like that, okay? When there's things that have historically proven to be beneficial, the best bet is to start those things as soon as possible. Okay, start eating well, start caring about your finances, start investing in real estate, owning your home, those types of things. Okay, start building equity, right? And start doing those things as soon as possible rather than trying to wait and time it when those are all down really, really low. When your health is down low, you want to try to make your biggest comeback. That's not the way to do it. Start doing it today. Okay? That's what all we're trying to say here. Is it makes sense to start doing those things that have historically proven to be beneficial. It makes sense to start doing them today. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, I hope this helps you to make whatever decision it is that you think is right for you. Again, if you're looking to do some house hunting or you're curious what your home is worth, check out the description of this video. You can click right down here on the description, and there's a bunch of different links to resources that'll help you in making that decision, okay? Please don't forget to hit the like button down here, to subscribe to this channel, and to share this video with anybody that you know who might be looking to buy or sell real estate here in Southern Oregon. I'd be happy to help them. As always, if there's anything I can do to help you, please don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.